There are four key common things that we are seeing as successful that has contributed to their success. The first thing is robust government policy, which has helped in coming up with innovative PPP model for developing IT parks and very close coordination with the industry players and associations to develop policies. And the second is in terms of availability of skilled workforce. I think both government and private sector educational institutions' presence in these cities has helped in coming up with skilled talent. Third is the infrastructure, which in terms of connectivity with through international airport or your metros and public transport has really helped in bringing in the talent and facilitating easy movement. And the last is ease of doing business. So all these hubs have one-stop solutions at the state level as well as at city level, irrespective of the investment size. So they have an online system to get all the government permits to do business. And there are certain unique initiatives we have seen by these IT hubs or states that have done, which has helped in propelling the growth. Take, for example, in Bangalore in Karnataka, the state has collaborated very closely with the industries as well as the educational institutions into translating customized educational programs. And the state has also focused on going beyond Bangalore because Bangalore is just congested. So they want to go beyond Bangalore to other areas to ensure regional development. In Noida, we have seen private sector-led development, which has been fueled once again by the state's IT-specific policies for development of PPP parks. And in terms of Dhaka, Bangladesh, they have set up an authority to develop 28 industrial IT parks across the country and also establish training centers beyond Dhaka. And in Pune, Maharashtra, we have seen that the social infrastructure and the educational infrastructure has played a key role in attracting talent to it. In terms of way forward and interventions required in Nepal to further accelerate development in the sector, I see four thematic areas. The first one on regulatory and policy aspect, which once again the country needs to have very sector-specific, comprehensive IT policy, ensuring there are fiscal and non-fiscal benefits. If I say fiscal, it could be rental or recruitment-related subsidies that could be provided, and export-related cash incentive schemes to be provided, and also finalization of the cybersecurity policy. And also try to look at rationalizing the import duties on components so that your local IT companies stay competitive at a global level. In terms of infrastructure, once again, like I mentioned earlier, the learnings from the other Asian peers is to see how we can have PPP-focused IT parks in tier 2 and 3 cities in Nepal so that we decongest Kathmandu. And how can we build infrastructure for the IT ecosystem, leveraging the town development fund at the city level. And third, on education and skilling, I think interventions are required right from the school education up to the higher education level in terms of having industry collaborated designed courses and government and industry certified programs so that it gives the comfort for the students as well that they have an authenticated training programs. And all this also should be supported by IT incubation centers at tier 2 and 3 cities so that the youth can start trying their new innovative ideas. And moving to the last part on ease of doing business, this has been highlighted from yesterday across multiple presentations I've seen. I think it's important to streamline the regulations to start and do business. And the second is to have clearly defined standard operating procedure or SOPs for IT procurement services by government agencies. And the second is to also look at whether having a streamlined or different norms for procuring from local companies within a particular geography in Nepal. And all these information needs to be published in the foreign languages as well, because we have seen that from our experience, many of the government regulations or documents are published in the local language to give the comfort to foreign investors to publish in specific foreign languages as well. And the last is to have promote the local IT enterprises in the various international forums so that you give the visibility for your companies. With this, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Karthik. Thank you to our esteemed presenter for providing a comprehensive overview of the ICT sector in Nepal, India, and South Asia as well. The advancements and innovations that are showcased are truly remarkable. And now, without any further delay, may I please request our moderator of this session to kindly take over with the proceedings.
Thank you very much. I hope yes, okay, thanks for that. And it's a great honor for me to be here. First of all, let me thank the Honorable Minister for Communications and IT for being present here. Ma'am, your leadership in the sector has been really inspirational. And I'm very happy to be sharing this stage with you. And of course, with the respected panelists who are also here, representing different aspects and expertise within the country and also globally to really bring a great conversation together. Let me also quickly thank Investment Board and congratulate them on a very well put together summit. I know it's been a lot of hard work for you, and thank you for having us all here. I just want to make one quick request is please turn off your cell phones, and if you do want to have conversations, which I'm sure will be interesting, please do them outside. It's a relatively small room, so the voices travel quite a bit. Without much further ado, I'm going to get started with the panel. We have 5 panelists, so I've actually already had a bit of a discussion with them and asked them that we will stick to time. You might see me waving frantically if I see that there's a time coming to the limit. But let's get started. I'm going to go alphabetically by last name in forward and reverse order for the different questions. So let me start off with the first question. I'd like to invite our panelists to tell us a little bit about their engagement or their role in developing the digital economy in Nepal. Let me get started with Mr. Bhandari. So, over to you. I think you have your microphone, yeah.
Digitalization, and then we have to strongly emphasize the building the robust foundation in ITC. And the NTA is essential guaranteeing the strong foundation in the country, especially in the legal, soft and hard infrastructure. The NTA's TOR is to provide the reliable telecommunication services, which is available to everyone, accessible and affordable. And then to promote the telecommunication industry with the healthy competition, accessible to all. And the other one, the main our role to government is the advisory role, where we advise government for the plan, policies, programs. The other thing is here we are working on the emphasizing the regulatory framework, which with the thematic areas of digital regulation, like coordination, consumer affairs, data protection, and trust, and the digital innovation gap. The other one is we just thinking how we can encourage for the new technologies in the country, like 5G, FWA, AI, blockchain, IoT. These are our core areas. And to cater the digital, to help the digital economy, then what sort of digital structure, digital foundation we have right now in the country. Currently, we have around 86 towers in the country, 25,000 optic fiber network. The active population penetration voice is 86, and broadband connectivity is 99. And our FTTH connection to the household is